Solea Resort in Mactan. We're having Cebuano breakfast. We have chorizo de Cebu and
so at the same time, all of our radios are GPS tracked. So if ever we have detected an incident with RG, so we are able to monitor.
Here we are going back to Clark. The baggage carousel. What they said is true. Mauna pa sa inyo yung bagahe nyo pagdating nyo. Yan o. Ito yung mga bagahe natin na nandito na kaagad. Hello mga kasenyor. It's day 6 of MPTC Lakbay, Pinas. And today we will be seeing one of the highlights of this year's Lakbay, Pinas. We will be visiting the Cebu-Cordoba Link Expressway facilities or CCLEX. So we're going to see how their operation building, as well as we're going to see their solar farm. And after lunch, we'll be checking in at the Mactan International Airport to return to Clark. So it's going to be another long day. So do join us as we go from Cebu, visit CCLEX, and return to Clark in Pampanga. So tara na, let's go na! Solea Resort in Mactan. We're having Cebuano breakfast. We have chorizo de Cebu and dried pusit. And then siyempre merong pritong talong with bagong, egg at saka tomatoes. Kain na tayo. Diet breakfast. Beef mami, nilagang kamote, and nilagang saging. And that's your fruits for dessert.
So we have Marian, another Marian, and
Another Marian.
so we have goodbye conference and also appreciation of college.
So we will proceed there for the distribution.
Yes.
Hey, thank you, Solea. Solea, thank you. See you again. Arriving at CCLEX office here in Cebu. Lakbay, Pinas participants. Ay, meron pa ganyan.
Yes, welcome.
Victorian.
Ibang klase ang Cebu lagi. So, welcome to Cebu, to CCLEX. Ito yung CCLEX. And, pasok tayo dito. So, here we are at the CCLEX headquarters. Cebu. The Karkar Chicharon, dried mango, and then shamrock, and then meron tayong titay pa.
Using the trail in this part of the country, considering the CCLEX is the first modern toll expressway in the Visayas and Mindanao. So today we will have a quick project brief from our engineering and operations team, and then proceed to our solar farm, and then leave now for the airport. But we're also happy to share with you that we are joined today by the Department of Tourism Region 7 Director, Ms. Judy De La Cruz Gabato, and Senior Tourism Operations Officer, Ms. Risa Min Macarena.
Morning.
Let's start.
Morning everyone, and a very warm welcome to MPTC Lakbay, Pinas, Cebu Leg. Of course, a special thank you to Ma'am Judy De La Cruz Gabato, our DOT 7 Regional Director. Also, thank you to Ma'am Risa Marie Makaibay, our Tourism Senior Operations Officer. Ma'am, it is an honor to be graced by your presence. So thank you so much, Ma'am. Of course, welcome to our participants from Luzon, We were eagerly anticipating your arrival since Monday while you're touring our MPTC expressways from North South Luzon, from Cavitex, Calax, then in North Luzon, NLEX, STEX, NLEX Connector. We were so thrilled when you finally arrived in Cebu last Thursday night, when we welcome you there at the airport, and finally here now in CCLX. Of course, we are very grateful that our participants from Cebu also joined us today. For sure, surely many beautiful tourist attractions are now more accessible, especially in Cebu South from the airport because of the CCLX. But aside from providing a vital link between mainland Mactan and mainland Cebu, CCLX is now also a tourist destination itself. Being the longest bridge in the country, an engineering marvel, it is now an iconic landmark that every Cebu visitor must visit. So on behalf of our President, Mr. Alan Alfon, and our CCLX family, it is an honor to give you the CCLX experience today. We're so happy to have you all in this beautiful day. We're so thankful for a good weather since you arrived in Cebu, so we've enjoyed that. I hope everybody enjoyed our island hopping in Cordova, the different islands in Cordova yesterday. So, welcome to CCLX. Daghang salamat.
Morning. Actually, at first and foremost, I'd like to thank CCLX for inviting us to be part of this Lakbay Pinas in Cebu. Because, they came for a visit in our office. It's very true, as mentioned by our first who had a brief about the CCLX. This is an iconic, this is already a part of a tour of Cebu. And I hope, I understand, I was informed that you had already a Mactan Island tour yesterday, or island hopping. So that is one of our products. And this CCLX help us actually when it comes to connectivity from the Mactan going to the mainland of Cebu. And it's not only for our travelers, like the tourists, like domestic and foreign, enjoys the route. Because on the other side, although we have two bridges already, the Mactan-Mandawi Bridge and also the LAP. The other one is also the Mandawi Bridge. We call it a big help to us. Because we have, just like Manila, we have also the heavy traffic. And this one, it helps if you want to be very fast going to the southern part of Cebu or even the northern part of Cebu. This is an easy way to go. Because our tourists, there are other tourists who have limited time to stay here in Cebu. And when we say iconic, because you can see it in the evening. I hope you will have the time to also shop. The very closest shopping mall is the SMC side. You can see the beauty in the evening.
Good morning sa tanan. Welcome to Cebu. My name is Nico Lagen from our Tollway Development and Engineering Department. So, thank you sa mga niyan hidare. Welcome all to Cebu, especially to our regional directors and as well as our participants sa Lakbay Pinas. So this will just be a short technical description of our project, the CCLX. So one thing to note is CCLX is the first PPP project involving local government units. So usually we partner with national agencies like DPWH, DOTR, DRB. So now, ang among ka-partner is local government units, so landmark project units. The project name is Cebu Cordova Link Expressway. The concessionaire is us, Cebu Cordova Link Expressway Corporation, which is a subsidiary of MPTC. Our grantors are Cebu City and the Municipality of Cordova. And our legal framework is a PPP or Public-Private Partnership or a joint venture agreement with the two LGUs. So we were granted 45 years to operate CCLX. So we began construction on January 8, 2018, then completed on April 30, 2022, and opened at the same date with a total project cost of 27.10 billion pesos. So this is just the project cost, doesn't involve other costs, no overhead costs, contractors. So we have our proponents, the contractor, which is Cebu Link Joint Venture, our engineer, Kobe and BCCD, and our independent consultant, Norconsult. So this is Siselex here, and the Mactan channel. So you can see here, Siselex in yellow, and our two existing bridges, as mentioned by our RD, with the blue and the red. So this provides a direct access to the south portions of Cebu, direct to Mactan Island. So via Cordova, pwede kayong makatan dito, anywhere sa Mactan Island. So for our project features, so ito yung mga salient and mga major features din sa project natin sa Siselex. So ito pinaka striking na description sa bridge na itong process. Tolling, laybys, BMS, way bridges, CCTV, and controller.
So good morning everyone. So welcome to our traffic control room. So right here, this room is where we are able to monitor the whole of Siselex operation. So this is the Siselex alignment. So connecting Mactan Island to Cebu. So we are an 8.9 kilometer expressway, and we have this corresponding speed limits. So we have first 60 to 80 kilometers per hour. This is intended for cars, for those class 1, class 2, and class 3. So next we have this 40 to 60 kilometers per hour. This is intended for motorcycles, for those under cap, which is categorized as class 1M. So Siselex directly connects the municipality of Cordova towards Cebu City. So for our roads, so we have a 2-lane carriageway configuration each bound. So also, we are the only expressway that allows the entry of undercap motorcycles, those with engine displacement from 110cc to 399cc. So they are safely provided with a blue lane. So if they enter Siselex, they will traverse this blue lane. At the same time, also, Siselex is the only expressway that allows the entry of pedestrians, or granted access to pedestrians. So these pedestrians can be categorized as either joggers and bikers. So they have this intended special lane for them. So this is safely segregated with the live traffic with this concrete barrier. So here in Siselex, for the operations, we have a total of 16 patrol crews. So these patrol crews are being deputized by LTO. So having been deputized by LTO, so they have the authority to enforce the national traffic laws of the Philippines. So example is the Republic Act 4136 and the RA 1066. So having been or guided with this national law, so they have the power to apprehend and issue traffic violation tickets to those erring motorists. So just to give introduction about this room. So traffic control room, this serves as a central room and monitoring station for motorist security and safety. So utilizing all the technology and the human resources in order to have an efficient expressway operation. So this room is basically restricted room. So this room is being manned by the PCR specialist. So one of the functions of the PCR specialist is to deploy the necessary resources. So these resources are being deployed as the need arises. So one of these resources is the patrol crew. So they are being deployed to the PCR once there is a traffic-related incident in the carriageway. So also we have this security personnel if the incident involves security matters. The next is we have this medical team. So they are being deployed if the incident needs medical assistance. Also, we have this intervention and recovery team. So if this involves recovery and towing of vehicles or clearing of debris along the carriageway, so they are being deployed. So with the synergy of all these resources, we are able to provide safe, secure, and hassle-free travel for all our motorists. So capture the the plate number of the vehicle. So at the same time, it is in the ALPR cameras, speed cameras are incorporated. So unlike in NLEX where they're still using speed guns, so here in CSLX, all our cameras or speed cameras is already fixed on the gantries. So it is already incorporated in our system that once there is an overspeeding, it will feed on our intelligent transport system. So this data is also used as a reference to issue traffic speeding violation to those erring motorists. You dispatch, it can do all these functions. So at the same time, all of our radios are GPS tracked. So if ever we have detected an incident on the carriageway, so we are able to monitor who's here. Bye.
Hindi na ako bibili ng
Opo, may bigay na sila.
Hindi ako bibili. Sana ko pang bumili sa airport. Meron yung ano. Potap. Silex. So, pwede motor. So, yan. Yan ang mga motor pwede dito sa Silex. 110 and above. Buti pa din sa Silex pwede motor. Pedestrian lane, no? Mga nagbabike can enter already. Ayun, no?
Okay na ba, sir? motorsiklo, hindi sa motorcycle din. This is the longest bridge in the Philippines. Ganda ng cloud formation, no? Solar farm nila, it harnesses the power from the sun and convert this into electric energy, and they supply the power requirement of CCLEX. Solar panels. So we are walking at the CCLEX pedestrian lane. From here, pedestrian can enter from either Cebu City side or Cordoba side. They have to pass through this fence area. They cannot go inside, of course, to the expressway, of course, but
It's about 8.9 kilometer and they have to complete it whether jogging or walking or biking. So pwede nyo gawin yan dito sa CCLEX. So I'm very happy that they have considered pedestrian safety as well as access to the CCLEX. Okay, we're entering the bridge. Mactan International Airport for our trip back to Clark. So we have a 1 o'clock trip to Clark. So I'm PTC Lakbay Pinas from Philippine Airlines. Thank you, Philippine Airlines. So done with security check, and now we're moving to our boarding gate 26B. Serving burger for delayed flight passengers. 2:20 from 1 p.m. Okay. May pa burger. Thank you. Nakasakay na tayo ng bus to go to our aircraft. There was a 1 hour and 40 minutes delay because of the delay of the Cebu, Bacolod, Cebu flight. And we're using the same aircraft. Here we are going back to Clark. So, seat number 17B sa dulo.
Thank you for your understanding of this delay. This was due to late arrival of our turnaround aircraft. behalf of Captain Monteza, together with First Officer Arceo, your cabin crew Aston at the back, and myself, Mike, your lead cabin crew. We thank you for flying Philippine Airlines, the heart of the Filipino.
So arrived in Clark. Ikot lang tayo, pero dyan lang tayo sa tapat. Dyan lang tayo nilakan. Baggage carousel. What they said is true. Mauna pa sa inyo yung bagahe nyo pagdating nyo. Yan o. Ito yung mga bagahe natin na andito na kaagad. Ang bilis ha? So grabe ang bilis ha. Nauna pa sa atin ang bagahe. Hindi nangyayari sa Manila yan. Got our luggage already. And we're going to the arrival pickup area. Impressive, ang dami sira. Hotel desks, Han Marriott, Swiss Clark, and the Forex. Arrival area. Station dito. Hello mga ka-senior, we are home finally after traveling for 6 days with MPTC Lakbay Pinas. I'm very happy that on our 6th day, we were able to get some good information about the highlight of the trip, which is the Cebu Cordova Link Expressway, or CCLEX. We were able to visit the headquarters of CCLEX in Cordoba and we got a lot of information about CCLEX, its features, its design. So it's an 8.9 kilometer highway expressway linking the city of Cebu and the town and the municipality of Cordoba. There's so many features that are ultra modern. There are so many things that we learn. So it not only allows passenger vehicles, but we learned that motorcycle 110cc and above can enter the expressway. Also, we learned that there's a service road that wherein pedestrians and bikers can be able to enter and go from one point to another. So we were also taken to its solar farm, a solar system that provides electrical energy to CCLEX. So after CCLEX visit, we went immediately to the airport to take our flight back to Clark Airport. Although the flight was delayed, it was very pleasant. We'd like to thank Philippine Airlines for taking care of us during the almost 2-hour flight from Cebu to Clark. And in Clark, we were able again to experience the stress-free environment, the modernity, and the features of Clark International Airport. It's an alternative gateway to going back to Luzon. So we're very happy that our arrival was stress-free. We actually, our baggage actually arrived earlier than us. So when we arrived at the baggage carousel area, the baggage is there already, di ba? Kaya na palang, nauna pa sa amin. So it has been a very pleasant experience about Clark International Airport. And day 6 was a little bit more relaxing, but again, we're very happy that we were able to join this year's Lakbay Pinas organized by Metro Pacific Corporation. So with that, I'd like to thank you very much for watching this particular vlog, our 6-day travel while you can. Until our next vlog, see you soon.